Hey there. Today I'm going to tell you about the third book of the Bible, Leviticus. It might not be as action-packed as some other stories, but it's super important because it shows how God wanted his people to live and worship. After the Israelites left Egypt and were traveling through the desert, they needed some guidelines to help them live in a way that pleased God. That's where Leviticus comes in. God gave them many rules and instructions so they could be holy and close to him. One of the key things in Leviticus is learning about offerings and sacrifices. The Israelites would bring animals like sheep and goats to the tabernacle, a special tent where they worshipped God. These offerings showed their love and respect for God and helped them ask for forgiveness when they did something wrong. God also gave the Israelites rules about being clean and unclean. This wasn't just about taking baths, but also about things like what they could eat and how to stay healthy. For example, they couldn't eat certain animals like pigs, and they had to wash really well after touching anything unclean. Leviticus also talks about special days and festivals. There were times when the Israelites would come together to celebrate and remember all the good things God had done for them. One of the most important festivals was the Day of Atonement, where they asked God to forgive their sins and make them clean. Another important part of Leviticus is how God wanted the Israelites to treat each other. He gave them rules about being fair and kind. For example, they were told not to lie or cheat, and to love their neighbors as themselves. God wanted them to look out for one another and help those in need. So, even though Leviticus might seem like a book full of rules, it's really about helping the Israelites live good, healthy, and loving lives. It's a reminder that God cares about every part of our lives and wants us to be kind and fair.